Oh
my
God.
Look at
Oh
that.
wow.
My goodness.
Look at that.
The deep sea is a world of extremes, where the pressure is crushing, the temperature is near freezing, and the darkness is absolute. Yet even in this seemingly inhospitable environment, life finds a way to flourish. From the mantis shrimp with its lightning-fast punch and the anglerfish with its mesmerizing bioluminescent lure, to the bizarre fish with a transparent head, join us as we show you the creepy creatures of the deep sea. The mantis shrimp. The mantis shrimp may be small, but it packs a punch that would put even the most formidable heavyweight boxer to shame. This colorful crustacean, which typically measures between 4 and 12 inches in length, is known for its incredibly powerful front claws, which it uses to deliver a devastating blow to its prey. When a mantis shrimp strikes, it does so with a force that can reach up to 1,500 newtons, a blow that can easily shatter the shells of mollusks and crustaceans, or even break through aquarium glass. This incredible striking power is made possible by a unique set of muscles in the mantis shrimp's arms, which can store and release energy like a compressed spring. But the mantis shrimp's extraordinary abilities go far beyond its formidable claw. This remarkable creature possesses one of the animal kingdom's most complex visual systems, boasting a staggering 16 different types of color receptors in its eyes, a mind-boggling number compared to the measly 3 we possess in ours. This grants the mantis shrimp the ability to perceive a dazzling spectrum of colors invisible to us, and detect polarized light, a skill it employs for communication with others of its kind. The mantis shrimp's visual prowess is matched only by its incredible intelligence. Studies have shown that these creatures are capable of complex problem-solving behaviors and can even recognize individual members of their own species. They are also highly territorial, with males engaging in elaborate displays and even physical combat to defend their burrows and attract mates. The anglerfish. In the dark, cold depths of the ocean, a strange and eerie creature lurks, waiting patiently for its next meal. The anglerfish, with its gaping jaws lined with rows of needle-sharp teeth and glowing lure dangling enticingly in front of its face, is a true master of the art of ambush predation. Found at depths of up to 3,000 feet, the anglerfish is well adapted to life in the perpetual darkness of the deep sea. Its body is flattened and mottled with dark colors, allowing it to blend seamlessly into the murky depths. But perhaps its most striking feature is the bioluminescent lure that extends from a modified fin ray on its head, which it uses to attract curious prey. When a smaller fish or crustacean is drawn in by the anglerfish's glowing lure, it has little chance of escape. The anglerfish's massive jaws can open up to 120 degrees, allowing it to engulf prey nearly as large as itself. Once the victim is caught in its jaws, the anglerfish uses its sharp, backward-pointing teeth to prevent it from escaping, slowly digesting it whole over a period of several hours, or even days. But the anglerfish's hunting prowess is only half of what makes it such a fascinating and unique creature. This bizarre fish also has one of the most unusual mating habits in the animal kingdom. When a male anglerfish finds a suitable mate, he will bite down on her body, releasing an enzyme that digests his mouth and fuses him permanently to her skin. Over time, the male's body will atrophy, leaving only his testes behind to provide sperm for the female whenever she is ready to spawn. Unknown species of sea squirt. In the depths of the Java Trench, a staggering 14,700 feet below the surface of the Indian Ocean, the crew of the 5 Deeps expedition stumbled upon a creature that had never before been seen by human eyes. This ghostly, balloon-like organism, tethered to the seafloor by a single string-like appendage, is believed to be a new species of stalked ascidian, or sea squirt. The translucent, gelatinous creature, seemingly oblivious to its own rarity, floated gracefully through the alien landscape of the deep sea. Its delicate, otherworldly appearance left the expedition team in awe as they watched it drift by, possibly filter feeding on tiny particles in the water. The crew couldn't help but wonder what other secrets the largely unexplored depths might hold. Upon later analysis, the team discovered that while a similar creature had been described in Japan around 20 years prior, the specimens they encountered differed in several key aspects. The Japanese species had filaments extending from the top of its head, while the one observed by the 5 Deeps expedition lacked these features, leading to the tantalizing possibility that they had indeed discovered an entirely new species. The ogrefish. In the inky blackness of the deep sea, a formidable predator lurks, armed with a set of teeth that would make even the most fearsome creatures of the deep shudder. The ogrefish, also known as the fangtooth, is a menacing sight to behold, with its gaping maw lined with needle-sharp teeth that are the largest relative to the body size of any fish in the ocean. Found in the depths of the world's oceans, typically between 16,000 and 16,400 feet, the fangtooth is a force to be reckoned with. Its powerful jaws and lightning-quick movements allow it to easily overpower and devour its prey, which often includes smaller fish and crustaceans. What makes the fangtooth truly remarkable is its set of oversized teeth. The two largest fangs in the lower jaw are so long that the fish has evolved special sockets on either side of its brain to accommodate them when the mouth is closed. Despite this adaptation, the fangtooth still can't close its mouth completely, giving it a perpetually menacing appearance. There are two known fangtooth species, the common fangtooth and the shorthorn fangtooth. While the common fangtooth has been studied more extensively, both species are shrouded in mystery due to the challenges of exploring their deep-sea habitats. Giant phantom jellyfish. In the dark, mysterious depths of Monterey Bay, California, a team of marine biologists from the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, MBARI, captured breathtaking footage of a giant phantom jellyfish, one of the largest and most elusive creatures in the ocean. Using a remote submarine in 2022, the scientists encountered this ghostly predator floating gracefully at a staggering depth of 3,200 feet, its long, velvety mouth arms trailing behind it like a spectral veil. With a bell that spans an impressive 3.3 feet in diameter, and mouth arms that can extend up to a haunting 33 feet in length, the giant phantom jellyfish is a sight to behold. This enigmatic creature propels itself through the inky blackness of the deep sea, with periodic pulses emanating from its glowing, orange bell-shaped head, casting an eerie light in the abyss. Despite its immense size and widespread distribution throughout the world's oceans, sightings of the giant phantom jellyfish remain incredibly rare, with the MBARI team having only encountered it 9 times prior to this latest footage. As these majestic animals typically inhabit depths far beyond the reach of humans and most submersibles, much about their behavior and ecology remains shrouded in mystery. The water bear. Tardigrades, also known as the water bear, is a microscopic marvel that has captured the imagination of scientists and the public alike. These tiny, 8-legged creatures, measuring a mere 0.02 to 0.05 inches in length, are perhaps the most resilient animals on Earth, capable of surviving in the most extreme conditions imaginable. Tardigrades can be found in a wide range of habitats, from the depths of the ocean to the peaks of the highest mountains, and even in the vacuum of space. Their incredible adaptability is due in part to their ability to enter a state of cryptobiosis, in which their metabolism slows to a crawl, and they can survive without food or water for years, or even decades. These miniature marvels have been subjected to some of the harshest conditions known to science, including temperatures as low as -458 Fahrenheit and as high as 300 Fahrenheit, pressures 6 times greater than those found in the deepest ocean trenches, and unfiltered radiation of outer space. Yet, through it all, tardigrades have emerged unscathed, earning them a reputation as the toughest creatures on the planet. Giant isopod. In the cold, dark depths of the ocean, a creature straight out of a science fiction novel scuttles along the seafloor, its segmented body and long, spindly legs making it look more like an alien than an inhabitant of Earth's oceans. This is the giant isopod, a massive crustacean that can grow up to 2.5 feet in length and weigh up to 4 pounds. Found at depths ranging from 550 to 7,000 feet, the giant isopod is the largest member of the isopod family, a group of crustaceans that includes more than 10,000 species. These deep-sea denizens are scavengers, using their keen sense of smell to locate the carcasses of fish and other animals that sink to the bottom of the ocean. The giant isopod's segmented body is covered in a tough, calcium carbonate exoskeleton, which provides protection from predators and the crushing pressure of the deep sea. Their compound eyes are highly sensitive to light, allowing them to navigate the perpetual darkness of their habitat, while their 7 pairs of legs are adapted for crawling along the seafloor and grasping onto their food. Despite their fearsome appearance, giant isopods are relatively docile creatures, content to scavenge for their meals and avoid confrontation with other denizens of the deep. Zombie worms. Have you ever wondered what happens to a whale when it dies? A whale's carcass descent to the ocean floor signals the commencement of a unique feast. Among the first to arrive are the bone-eating worms, also known as zombie worms. These small, often brightly colored worms possess a unique ability to thrive on the lipid-rich bones of dead whales. playing a crucial role in the marine ecosystem's recycling process. First discovered in 2002 at a depth of 9,500 feet off the coast of California, zombie worms lack a mouth, gut, or anus, instead relying on symbiotic bacteria that live within their bodies to break down the whale bones and extract the nutrients they need to survive. The worms use a specialized root system to bore into the bones, secreting an acid that dissolves the hard calcium phosphate and exposes the rich fats and proteins within. These opportunistic scavengers range in size from 0.4 to 1.2 inches in length and are found at depths of up to 13,000 feet in oceans around the world. The symbiotic relationship between the worms and their bacterial partners is so efficient that a single whale carcass can support a thriving community of zombie worms for years, or even decades. The bobbit worm. Lurking beneath the sand of the ocean floor, a terrifying predator lies in wait, its long, segmented body coiled in anticipation of its next meal. This is the bobbit worm, a giant polycate worm that can grow up to 10 feet in length and is known for its devastating hunting technique and powerful scissor-like jaws. Named after the infamous Lorena Bobbitt, who gained notoriety for a 1993 incident involving the disfigurement of her husband. The bobbit worm is an equally notorious predator in the warm, shallow waters of the Indo-Pacific region, burying themselves in the sand with only their antennae protruding, waiting to sense the vibrations of passing prey. When an unsuspecting fish or crustacean swims too close, the bobbit worm strikes with lightning speed, launching itself from its burrow and using its sharp, scissor-like jaws to slice its victim in half. The worm then drags its prey back into its burrow, where it can consume it at its leisure. In addition to its powerful jaws, the bobbit worm is covered in venomous bristles that can cause permanent nerve damage to any creature unfortunate enough to come into contact with them. This potent combination of speed, strength, and venom makes the bobbit worm a top predator in its habitat, feared by even larger creatures that might otherwise view it as a potential meal. Despite their fearsome reputation, bobbit worms are a vital part of the marine ecosystem, helping to keep populations of smaller animals in check and recycling nutrients back into the food web. The chimera. The chimera, also known as the ghost shark or ratfish, is a living fossil that has swum the Earth's oceans for over 400 million years. Related to sharks and rays, these ancient fish have skeletons made of cartilage rather than bone, and can be found in deep waters worldwide, typically at depths between 1,300 and 8,500 feet. Chimeras have a truly otherworldly appearance, with long, tapered bodies, wing-like pectoral fins, and a single pair of large tooth plates in their jaws. Some species, like the spotted ratfish, are adorned with intricate patterns of spots and stripes, while others, like the long-nosed chimera, have elongated snouts that give them a distinctly prehistoric look. But perhaps the most remarkable feature of the chimera is its ability to sense the electrical fields generated by living organisms. Using special sensory organs called ampullae of Lorenzini, these deep-sea denizens can detect the faint electrical signals emitted by their prey, allowing them to hunt in the perpetual darkness of the ocean's depths. This sixth sense, combined with their ancient lineage and bizarre appearance, makes the chimera one of the most fascinating and enigmatic creatures in the sea. Barreleye. The barreleye, or spookfish, is a bizarre creature that inhabits the deep, dark waters off the coast of California. This small fish, typically measuring around 6 inches in length, has a head that is almost entirely transparent, allowing its eyes to rotate freely inside a clear, fluid-filled shield that covers its head. But the barreleye's most striking feature is undoubtedly its eyes themselves, large and tubular. These eyes are capped with bright green lenses, giving the fish a decidedly alien appearance. The eyes are highly sensitive to light, allowing the barreleye to detect the faint glow of bioluminescent prey in the darkness of the deep sea. When the barreleye spots a potential meal, it remains motionless in the water column, its transparent head serving as a kind of invisibility cloak. Once its prey is within range, the barreleye can rotate its eyes forward, locking onto its target with binocular vision. Then, with a swift flick of its fins, it closes in for the kill, snatching its victim with its small, sharp-toothed jaws. King of herrings. The oarfish, or king of herrings, is a true giant of the deep ocean. Reaching lengths of up to 36 feet and weighing as much as 600 pounds, it is the longest bony fish in the world. Despite its size, however, the oarfish is rarely seen, preferring to dwell in the dimly lit waters of the mesopelagic zone, around 3,000 feet below the surface. Oarfish have long, ribbon-like bodies that are compressed laterally, with a prominent dorsal fin that runs the entire length of their back. Their pelvic fins are elongated and oar-shaped, giving the fish its common name. While they are capable of short bursts of speed, oarfish typically move through the water with a slow, undulating motion, propelled by their long, sinuous bodies. One of the most intriguing aspects of the oarfish is its diet. Despite its great size, this gentle giant feeds primarily on tiny plankton and small crustaceans, which it filters from the water using specially adapted gill rakers. This diet, combined with the oarfish's deep-sea habitat and elusive nature, has made it a subject of fascination for marine biologists and the public alike. Magnapinna squids. Magnapinna squids, or bigfin squids, are some of the most enigmatic creatures of the deep sea. With their long, slender bodies and enormous wing-like fins, they cut a ghostly figure in the eternal darkness of the abyss. These mysterious cephalopods have been observed at depths of up to 15,000 feet, making them one of the deepest dwelling squids known to science. One of the most striking features of the Magnapinna squid is the length of its arms and tentacles. In some species, these appendages can reach up to 23 feet in length, many times the length of the squid's body. Scientists believe these elongated limbs may be used to snag prey from a distance, or perhaps to anchor the squid to the seafloor. Despite their considerable size, with some species reaching lengths of over 23 feet, only a handful of Magnapinna specimens have ever been observed. Their deep-sea habitat and the technical challenges of exploring the ocean's depths mean that much about these remarkable animals remains a mystery, including their behavior, reproduction, and life cycle. Sarcastic fringehead. The sarcastic fringehead is a small but ferocious fish found in the coastal waters of the eastern Pacific, from San Francisco to Baja California. Growing up to 12 inches in length, these colorful fish are known for their oversized, highly extendable jaws, which are lined with rows of sharp, needle-like teeth. Fringeheads are highly territorial, fiercely defending their rocky burrows from intruders. When threatened, they will open their mouths to an incredible 180-degree angle, displaying a vivid interior and creating a gaping, intimidating sight. This dramatic display is often accompanied by aggressive charges and bites, as the fringehead attempts to drive away its rival. Interestingly, sarcastic fringeheads have been observed engaging in mouth wrestling with members of their own species. During these bizarre contests, two fringeheads will press their gaping mouths against each other, each trying to assert its dominance. These battles can last for several minutes, with the fish twisting and turning in a seemingly choreographed dance. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In the inky blackness of the deep sea, a strange and mysterious creature floats motionless, its long, slender body ending in a massive, gaping mouth filled with sharp, needle-like teeth. This is the gulper eel, a bizarre denizen of the deep that has captivated the imaginations of scientists and the public alike with its otherworldly appearance and unique adaptations. Also known as the pelican eel for its massive, pelican-like jaw, the gulper eel inhabits the deep waters of the world, typically dwelling at depths between 1,600 and 6,600 feet. These bizarre beings can reach lengths of up to 2.5 feet, their gaping maws accounting for a staggering quarter of their total body length. Undoubtedly, the most mesmerizing aspect of the gulper eel is its enormous, highly elastic mouth, capable of engulfing prey half the size of the eel itself. Upon encountering a potential meal, the gulper eel swiftly unfurls its jaw, generating a vacuum that draws in the unsuspecting quarry. The eel's stomach, too, can expand to accommodate such massive prey, sometimes resembling a gargantuan, writhing black sack trailing a tail. What are your thoughts on this mysterious creature? Let us know in the comments below. Lamprey. Lurking in the depths of the world's oceans and freshwater bodies, the lamprey is a jawless, eel-like fish that has struck fear into the hearts of sailors and fishermen for centuries. With its round, sucker-like mouth lined with rows of sharp teeth, the lamprey is a parasitic predator that feeds on the blood and flesh of other fish. When a lamprey locates a suitable host, it uses its sucker mouth to latch onto the victim's body, often targeting soft, fleshy areas like the belly or gills. Once attached, the lamprey uses its sharp teeth to rasp away at the host's skin, creating a wound through which it can feed on the fish's blood and body fluids. Some cases, the lamprey may remain attached to its host for several days or even weeks, slowly draining its victim's life force until it is satiated. But the lamprey's feeding habits aren't the only thing that makes it a unique and fascinating creature. These ancient fish have been around for over 360 million years, predating even the dinosaurs. They have a highly developed sense of smell, which they use to locate potential hosts from great distances. Some species are even capable of swimming upstream, scaling waterfalls and other obstacles with their sucker mouths. Basket star. In the warm tropical waters off the coast of Singapore, a strange and mysterious creature was recently hauled from the depths by a fisherman named Ali Han Boom. With its long, spindly arms and alien-like appearance, the creature quickly caught the attention of marine biologists and curious onlookers alike. Upon closer examination, experts from Discovery Channel identified the creature as a basket star, a close relative of the common starfish. Basket stars are known for their incredible regenerative abilities, with some species capable of regrowing lost arms in a matter of days or weeks. They use these arms to filter the water for tiny bits of organic matter, which they then guide toward their central mouth using special grooves and cilia. One of the most remarkable things about basket stars is their ability to grow to enormous sizes. Some species can have arms that extend up to 3 feet in length, with a total diameter of over 6 feet. This makes them one of the largest starfish-like creatures in the ocean, and a truly awe-inspiring sight to behold. Despite their impressive size and appearance, however, relatively little is known about the behavior and ecology of basket stars. They are typically found in deep, dark waters. Some species are known to be bioluminescent, using special light-emitting organs to attract prey or confuse predators in the darkness of the abyss. Predatory tunicates. In the dark, cold waters of the deep sea, a strange and alien creature drifts silently, waiting for its next meal. With its translucent, gelatinous body and pulsating, luminescent organs, the predatory tunicate looks more like something from a science fiction movie than a denizen of the deep. Also known as the ghost fish, these eerie creatures can be found anchored to the walls of deep-sea canyons and trenches, where they use their long, trailing tentacles to capture passing prey. When a small fish or crustacean ventures too close, the tunicate's tentacles will quickly wrap around it, drawing it towards its gaping, circular mouth. But the predatory tunicate's hunting strategy is only half of what makes it such a fascinating and unique creature. Unlike most other animals, tunicates have a highly unusual life cycle that involves a complete metamorphosis from a free-swimming larval stage to a sessile adult form. During this transformation, the tunicate's body undergoes a dramatic reorganization, with its digestive system and nervous system essentially being rebuilt from scratch. Perhaps most intriguingly, some species of predatory tunicates are known to be bioluminescent, using special light-emitting organs to attract prey or communicate with other members of their species in the darkness of the deep sea. These otherworldly displays of light and color have long fascinated scientists and the public alike, and have helped to cement the predatory tunicate's reputation as one of the most enigmatic and captivating creatures in the ocean. White-margined stargazer. Lurking beneath the sandy ocean floor, the white-margined stargazer is a master of ambush. This nightmarish creature can grow up to 18 inches in length and is found in the tropical waters of the Indo-Pacific, from Indonesia to Samoa. Its most striking feature is a venomous, worm-like appendage on the floor of its mouth, which it uses to lure unsuspecting prey. The stargazer buries itself in the sand, leaving only its eyes and gaping mouth exposed. When a curious fish or crustacean approaches, attracted by the wriggling lure, the stargazer springs into action. With lightning speed, it creates a powerful vacuum that sucks the hapless victim straight into its cavernous mouth, where it is swiftly dispatched by venomous spines and powerful jaws. But the stargazer's hunting prowess doesn't end there. This remarkable predator also possesses an electrical organ capable of generating up to 50 volts, which it uses to stun and immobilize its prey. The combination of venom, electricity, and a lightning-fast ambush makes the white-margined stargazer one of the most formidable predators in the shallow waters it calls home. Goliath tigerfish. The Goliath tigerfish is a formidable predator that reigns supreme in the freshwaters of Africa. This fearsome creature can grow up to 5 feet in length and weigh as much as 110 pounds, making it one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. Its most striking feature is its massive gaping jaws, which are lined with several rows of razor-sharp teeth. When the Goliath tigerfish spots its prey, it wastes no time in launching a lightning-fast attack. With a sudden burst of speed, it opens its jaws an astonishing 180 degrees, creating a cavernous maw that can easily engulf fish, crustaceans, and even small mammals that venture too close to the water's edge. Once the prey is caught in its jaws, the tigerfish uses its powerful teeth to tear its victim to shreds, often swallowing it whole in a matter of seconds. But the tigerfish's hunting prowess isn't the only thing that makes it a force to be reckoned with. This aggressive predator is also known for its incredible stamina and resilience. It can survive in waters with low oxygen levels and can even tolerate brackish conditions, allowing it to thrive in a wide range of habitats. its ability to adapt and overcome, has earned it a reputation as one of the toughest and most fearsome predators in the animal kingdom. Despite its fierce reputation, however, the Goliath tigerfish is facing numerous threats in the wild. Overfishing, habitat destruction, and pollution have all taken a toll on tigerfish populations, and some species are now considered endangered. Efforts are underway to protect these remarkable creatures and ensure that they continue to reign as the undisputed kings of Africa's freshwater ecosystems for generations to come. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.